Can I start? Good morning, BPNs and my fellow colleagues. It has been some time since we last met together as a school for morning assembly. Thanks for the advancement of the social media, we are able to use YouTube platform to meet today. Since our last assembly, our nation and the world have been grappled with the devastation of the COVID-19. When we thought that the situation in Singapore was getting better, the number of imported infections started to climb, especially when our citizens who were overseas were rushing back home as more countries and states were implementing lockdown. In Singapore, to ensure school continue to remain safe for every students and staff, Ministry of Education had implemented additional measures on top of what Ministry of Health have done. Students and staff who had travelled during the March holiday were issued with 14 days of leave of absence with effect from the day they arrived back in Singapore. This is a precautionary measures. Our BPNs and staff members who are currently serving their LOA are still healthy. They have sacrificed their freedom of movement and exercised their social responsibility so that our school can remain safe and open as long as possible. I would like to encourage every one of you to send your well wishes and encouragement during recess to your friends and teachers who are currently staying home. Apart from LOA, all CCAs and afternoon enrichment programs will also be suspended for the first 2 weeks of Term 2. However, Sec 4 and 5 students who are doing their coursework can continue to stay back at their designated classroom to do their coursework. All afternoon remedial and consultation can also continue, but please observe necessary social distancing and hygiene practices. After school dismisses, students who do not have any business in school should go home immediately. Those who live nearby, please choose to walk home instead of taking a bus. This will reduce the number of bus passengers crowding at the bus stop. Those who need to take a bus, do not crowd at the bus stop. Spread yourself out. If the bus is crowded, you can wait for the next bus. Students who are taking MRT or LRT, you can also choose to walk to MRT or LRT stations. It is only a 5 to 10 minute walk. Please avoid crowded places and keep your hands off your face. Wash your hands regularly and continue to practice wipe down routine after your meal in canteen. On that, starting from today, we will also carry out wipe down routine in your classroom. Whenever you leave your classroom at the end of the day or after a banded class, wipe the table using the disinfectant solution provided in the classroom. At the end of last term, our students from 305A carry out a SIA project to make and distribute disinfectant solution to the nearby blocks. During school holidays, we received several emails from the residents to compliment our BPN students. I'm reading some of the compliment email. Dear principal, teachers, and students, thank you for your sanitizers placed at our lift lobby. A very kind and thoughtful gesture, especially at this moment in time. I would like to direct this email to the Bukit Panjang Government High School. I'm a resident at block 435 and I have a 15-month baby. I'm very impressed and touched by the acts of the students. Despite the contagious COVID-19 period, your dear student took the effort to pass us oranges at our doorstep. It put a smile on our faces in the midst of the stressful outbreak. They knocked on our door over a very hyped and gleefully, and their smile went a long way. It made me think that if students like them are so positive and considerate, what are we adults? They set a modern benchmark for all other kids, and recently they put up school-made sanitizer at our lift and stairs. It really brought warmth and comfort to us. Not having enough sanitizers and panic buying mode in the process, they came up with this brilliant, innovative thoughts of making their own and providing us. This is considered a noble act at their age, a giving hand and expecting nothing in return. I am aware they might be doing this for CIP project or for social work as part of the school rules, However, it felt ever so genuine and kind. They took the effort to know what's the current issue and concern, venture out ideas to help better in this situation, and came out with this futuristic and empathetic solution. Love it from the bottom of my heart. Each time we take the leave, I show my daughter what Jie and Koko had did for us. I'm a preschool teacher myself for 10 years, and I wish your students the best for their future endeavors. May they be blessed for their kind heart, giving hand, and idealistic mind. Please read out this letter to them, as it's the only token of appreciation I am able to give. Thank you. So there are several more emails here that written by the residents in from the neighboring blocks. I shall not read all of them, but we will make it possible. We will show this email through our broadcasting system so that you get to see what the resident have write about us. I am glad to see our student was truly putting our school's values, care for others into practice, and I'm very proud of you. I'll take this opportunity to encourage all BPNs to think of ways that we can also make a difference from our school community and for the community around our school. For the next 1 week, store 6 and 7 of our canteen will not be open, as our store owner are also serving their LOA. As such, we only have one Muslim store in our canteen for the next coming week. BPNs during recess do give way to our Muslim BPNs and staff members to buy their food in a Muslim store in advance. I've come to the end of the broadcast of my broadcast today, and please stay alert, observe good hygiene practice, and together we can defeat COVID-19. Thank you very much. Did I miss anything? No.